guys, it's Laurelei Lee, and this video is late, and that's because I was a little bit sick earlier this week, and didn't really feel like being on camera, so I'm playing catch up with my videos, as per freaking usual. I spent another 5 minutes before starting this recording fighting my lighting system because I don't have a great one. There's just no great way to do the lighting in this room, so trying to find a way that like the glare of my glasses is not ridiculous is just a hassle and a half. So that all being said, let's get back to Geass, and we are on episode 8. Last episode, Lelouch was thoroughly defeated in battle by his older half-sister Cornelia, and people had opinions about that, which are perfectly okay. How I saw how the episode went down was basically, Lelouch was a bit naive in his thinking on how to strategize for this. It was, Cornelia planned it as a trap for him. She imitated the events of what had drawn him out before, down to a T, and was anticipating his move like that. Lelouch, however, did not see it like that, and because of that he made a few bad calls that made the Japanese soldiers stop trusting his decisions, and it fell apart from there. So, things went bad pretty fast. Lelouch was almost discovered, and then C2 showed up and his Zero costume to rescue him. And yeah, that's where we're at now. Let's watch.
This is my first time. Sure,
nice contrast there.
What are you waiting for? Come in. As of now, this place will be our hideout.
So, you think joining up with us is a good idea?
Yes, we're comrades after all.
Holy cow. So what is this, huh?
Who indulges my requests?
You asked for it? Just like that?
Don't worry. No strings attached.
His asking for it is a little different than your asking for it.
On the other hand,
What the hell's he doing at a time like this? I know. But
all bridges connecting to the hotel, with the exception of the main one, have been destroyed. Basically, we would go in through this route, destroy the foundation block, and submerge the hotel. Since the tunnel was also built to handle supply deliveries, it should be able to accommodate Sutherland's.
As expected, they're moving through the underground tunnel. Roger that. Ryko, secondary startup. Both quad linkage legs locked. Super electromagnetic shrapnel cannon voltage confirmed.
Wow. You're not playing around.
One shot! Yes! It works! The Ryko is a complete success!
What do you think of that, Britannian pigs? Wiped out? It looks as though they've modified a Glasgow into a linear cannon. Then there's no way we can break through.
What do we do now? If we release the political prisoners as they demand...
we can't show weakness to terrorists.
yes, I know.
Thus far, it appears that none of them have discovered that fact. If they learn that Princess Euphemia is among the hostages, they'll undoubtedly use her as a bargaining chip. She went there just to observe. Therefore, she isn't registered
Oh,
with guests.
she is there.
I'll try to look out for him, but I'm not his guardian.
Who is she talking to?
Special Corps offer any assistance with the rescue
Don't
operation?
answer that.
I want to know if I want to know if my daughter's all right. She hasn't done anything wrong.
We need to organize before we fight them again. It's too soon, though. We're not ready. We can't just sit here and do nothing either. Knowing Cornelia, she'll sacrifice the hostages.
That's true.
Why doesn't she make her move? Is it possible?
Zero. What will happen to the hostages?
Well, then what are we?
What we are, what we're trying to be, are knights for justice.
Attention all sniper teams. Situation is hold.
I prefer the logic of Sistos to individualist emotions.
Confiscate their equipment
Miss Cecile, look.
That kind of
What are they going to do to him?
concerned me.
Don't do it.
Our demands have gone unanswered. Therefore, we will throw one hostage from the roof every 30 minutes until our terms are met. For the sake of the hostages,
Yikes.
negotiations better.
Then where's Van 3 now? Driving straight toward the military?
Huh?
We confirm, each zero. Should we open fire? No, just stand by. We'll capture him after he's surrounded.
Hey, when Zero went off about justice earlier, what do you think he meant?
Don't know, but we may die first before we find out.
Which would you choose? Clovis, who is dead, or Euphemia, who is alive?
My suspicions confirmed. The first task at
Yep.
hand is completed. You haven't changed, dear sister. You've always doted on sweet little Euphemia. That's why you won't take aggressive action. Your emotions are getting in the way.
Oh.
It's within my power to save Euphemia for you.
It's interesting that he uses a mask
Let Zero pass.
like that as part of his disguise. I mean, he needs a mask, but it also gets in the way of him using his Geass, so
Either the Japan
it's an
Liberation Front
interesting
will accept me as their ally,
dilemma that
or
he
they're
has
going
to
treat me as
unmask
nothing more than
himself
a
in order
nuisance.
to use his power.
Fit.
Seems like they'll use the confusion to send in the Royal Guard.
Seems like, but
Miss Cecile, I'm ready. Please let me do it.
If Lancelot and I are needed, and we're able to give the hostages an opportunity to be saved, then I'll do it. Even if it means being a decoy.
Decoy, or will you immediately be killed? Because that thing's pretty darn impressive.
just lay off of her.
Hey, correct her! We're not called 11s!
Fine, we'll correct her.
How dare you speak like that to me? You three, come with me to the next room and I'll teach you a real lesson.
Stop it!
Who the hell are you?
I demand you take me to your leader right now. Understand?
What?
No, Sub-Viceroy, please. You're addressing Euphemia Lee Britannia, the third princess of the Britannian Empire. Are you all right, young lady? You haven't been hurt. No?
You have no intention
Yep.
of joining me? You people are obsolete. There's no saving you.
What? Why, you arrogant!
Explain what you mean by that, Zero. ME boost?
Lancelot now launching! I warned you about this line!
He doesn't want to play decoy, he's going for the gold! Zero! There's no point talking anymore!
Oh! That would explain it. Nice design.
The Colonel and the others committed suicide when they realized how meaningless this operation was.
Oh!
You were willing to sacrifice yourself for the commoners. I heard that you're the Sub-Viceroy now, Your Highness. Princess Euphemia Lee Britannia.
It's not an appointment I'm happy with.
No. That's because Clovis was murdered. That was my handiwork. He begged pathetically for his life to the very end. He pleaded with the same tongue that ordered the deaths of 11s.
So is that the reason why you killed my brother?
That reminds me. You're one of his children too, aren't you?
Use maximum output. I don't give a damn if it
What's his
destroys the
ploy
goods.
here?
Be prepared to die.
No way. The White Nightmare from before.
My friends! Warrant Officer Kororuki don't!
What about the cameras in Van 3? What are you doing, Zero? Wasn't that part of your plan? To show us something?
What was his plan? What'd he do?
They're dead. I failed. Not again.
All of the hostages from the hotel are safe and sound. I, Zero, return them to you unharmed.
They're fine. They're all right. Of all the brazen audacity. If we attack you, those people will quickly become your hostages, won't they?
People, fear us or rally behind us as you see fit. We are the the Black Knights.
Black Knights?
Ironic, isn't it?
We of the Black Knights stand with all those who have no weapons to wield, regardless of whether they be 11s or Britannians. The Japan Liberation Front cowardly took innocent Britannian civilians hostage and then mercilessly executed them. It was a wanton and meaningless act. Therefore, they have been punished.
You heard me right. I said let it run.
Yeah,
Liable. I'll be the one
interesting
responsible
plan. I
for
wonder how this is gonna
Just
go.
as former Viceroy Clovis was punished for ordering the slaughter of countless unarmed 11s, we could not stand by and allow such cruelty to be carried out, and so we made him pay for his actions. I will not repudiate battle on a fair and level field, but neither will I tolerate a one-sided massacre of the weak by the strong. The only ones who should kill
Are those who are prepared to be killed?
wherever oppressors abuse their power by attacking those who are powerless. We shall not fear again, no matter how mighty, how formidable our foe may be.
Knights
That's a.
for justice.
I love this speech.
Those of you with power, fear us. Those of you without it, rally behind us. We, the Black Knights, shall be the ones who stand in judgment of this world.
Nice. Nice. I always say this, but I feel like I didn't react as much during that. I definitely didn't talk as much as I usually do. I was just kind of taking it in because this episode, I really enjoyed it. It was like trying to watch a very delicate plot play out, and I was so busy just focusing, trying to see where everything was going, than discussing it. But it was, that went an interesting way. And I have to say, I completely agree with Lelouch. Like, that last speech was just great, and like, I'm glad that he's that we get these speech moments for him to like fully voice his intentions about stuff, because sometimes I kind of wonder like what he's thinking, how he plans on doing things, you know, in order to take down Britannia, because you can say you want to take down a regime all you want, but it's how you do it that's also very important. So I really enjoyed this episode because it kind of bridged that awkward gap that that Lelouch has between his friends who are Britannian and the people he's also trying to save. I think it really all comes back to what happened to his mom and Laurelei, because that was his whole thing, is that Britannia, and I didn't talk about this in the other episode, but Britannia and the Emperor's views of Britannia are very much survival of the fittest, and those who are weak don't deserve to survive, and that is just no, it's so wrong in so many ways. And saying that people are lesser just because they have things that don't make them as able or fit or anything as others, that's just screwed up massively. I have very strong opinions on that sort of thing. So I really enjoyed Lelouch's view on things, that he won't support a regime that thinks that the weak deserve to die, and he's going to take down anyone who preys on the weak and defenseless. And I really appreciated that he said that he'll fight on a level playing ground, but anyone who attacks helpless innocent people deserves to be punished no matter what side they're on, because they are taking advantage of people who don't have the natural defenses that they have. And I feel like I'm babbling here, but that's how I feel, and I have lots of feelings on that subject, just in general, with the helpless and defenseless in society. So yeah, I really appreciate that episode, and I really love that and speech a lot. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes from here, because this is gonna have consequences in one way or another. They gotta see how the people react to this kind of ultimatum he set down, and see whether he gets allies or makes more enemies. I'm really fascinated to see where this is gonna go. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Discord, where you can go discuss the shows with me and other people more in depth, that's down there, as well as Patreon, which I just updated rewards tiers, so that's cool. And other various social media is all in the description. So thank you guys for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.